Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is December 28th, 2016. Over the past few hours, there has been a very large swarm of earthquakes, and they're still occurring along the western area of Nevada, along the eastern state line of California. Now, over the past few hours, these earthquakes have increased in numbers. Now, originally, the first earthquake came in at a magnitude 5.9, and we're going to go over right to the live earthquake tracker. And we're going to zoom into this area because there are so many earthquakes that have occurred over the past 2 hours. It's literally hard to see all of them. Now, this area is just a few miles away from the eastern border of California. And we've been warning about these earthquakes for quite some time now. And as you can see, they are starting to scatter out. But the majority of them were contained in an area that is not inhabited. It's a mountainous area. And I came to find out when viewing this area through Google Earth that there are several old volcanoes in this area. Now, as you can see where the pinpoint marker is that I've placed there in yellow, that was one of the epicenters of one of the earthquakes that occurred hours ago. As you zoom in, this black structured mountain is an old volcano. Right next to it, and I'll zoom in even closer, this is another old volcano. This is a huge lava flow. So, this area right now is being inundated with earthquakes. There is absolutely no doubt that this is being felt by people all the way across the California border into Bridgeport, Sacramento. I mean, there's the list goes on, and I will bring up the list of people that are reporting feeling this earthquake. What I found very unusual as I panned over and I was looking at Hawthorne, Nevada. I've never heard of it before, but I was kind of interested in what was going on here. So I zoomed in to this area of Hawthorne, Nevada. And then what I come to find out is this is some type of a huge military base. And all of these structures are ammunition bunkers. Now, I know the government's not that smart all the time, but why in the hell would they put an ammunition bunker facility in an area that's prone to earthquakes and is surrounded by ancient volcanoes that could go off at any time? Well, God forbid anything occurs in this area, because it will probably light that place up like the 4th of July. But anyways, let's get back to more of the earthquake information. I was looking at what was reported by people all over the state of California in this area. As you can see by the blue dots, the epicenter was right here where the red star is. Reports of people feeling the earthquake are all insignified by these blue dots. Now, as you can see, the epicenter is the red star. East of the epicenter, it seems that almost no one felt this earthquake. But west from Yuba City all the way south to King City, and as far west as San Francisco, San Jose, Salinas, it just seems the energy was all modified to the West Coast. So we're going to keep an update going at least, I would say, every hour or so. This seems to be a very unusual situation for all of these earthquakes to all of a sudden erupt in Nevada and not in California. And they just keep going off. 20 minutes ago, there were about a dozen earthquakes in this area. Just in a matter of a few minutes, as you can see clearly on your screen, they just keep going off over and over and over again. And we've been warning of this situation for quite some time. As far as this area goes, I don't think it's over. I think they're going to see more earthquake activity over the next several hours. We will definitely keep up on the situation. If anyone lives in any of these areas, drop me an email if you have time and let me know if you felt this earthquake. Because we're getting reports, like I said, from Sacramento, San Jose, San Francisco, and as far south as I think the name of the city was, I just forget. We have so much information coming in right now, folks. It's times like this it makes your head spin. And once again, we've been warning everyone for weeks now about the potential earthquake activity that will hit California. The one thing I want to go ahead and show you, let's go see what's going on in Mexico, because they do not report these earthquakes. From the USGS, they do not report what's going on in Mexico. And as you can see, in the past 48 hours, they just had a magnitude 4.0. And these are the earthquakes right here, where my cursor is, circling the southwestern shoreline of Mexico. Now, this has been going on for months now, and no one is paying any attention to it. And sooner or later, this energy is going to make its way all the way up through the Gulf of California, right into Southern California. So, like I said, we will be keeping an eye on all of this earthquake activity that is popping off in Nevada. And once again, if anybody lives in these areas and you felt this earthquake, drop me an email and let me know what you felt. If you have any other additional information, feel free to email me, and we will be keeping an eye on this every hour on the hour. So stay tuned.